Haree, can you hear me?
Hello mate, how are you?
Doing okay. Nice meeting you online.
And you? Yeah, this should be interesting game.
I think so. Either a massacre or some else bullshit winning the day. We'll see.
Yes. Well, last time we played, he went with 2 bribes and a dirty player induced and other players. And because of the way his team, that Agi 5 frenzy witch elf, he was just able to just single players out, and there was nothing I could do to stop the gang fouls. I'm suspecting he might try something similar.
How much inducements he's got? Let me check.
450.
All right. And you don't buying or firing anything, right?
No, I would like to have a 14th player, but I think he's at the level at the moment because he's going to get a wizard, and I reckon he's going to induce maybe 2 linemen and probably a bribe, and that finishes him off more or less.
Yeah.
So if I get a player, he'll probably get a babe, and that's not going to be good for me.
Yeah, I mean he has 10 plus loner already, so he needs bodies to withstand your onslaught. So
Yeah.
yeah, either 2 mercs or at least 2 babes minimum. But yeah, I rarely see Andy going for babes. So yeah, bribe is gonna be probably.
Well, babes will be a problem as well because I reckon it's only going to be. I'm probably going to score on my drive, probably, and he's going to score and he's going to try and take it to the wire, probably. So he's going to. I want them few chances that he's got to get his KOs back are better for me.
Yeah, I see that you also gave tackle to your Minotaur.
Yeah.
you didn't have any Mighty Blow tackle in your team last time I checked.
Exactly. Yes, that was my problem. I didn't have any Mighty Blow tackle, and the only game I lost this season was against Amazons because my team. It was a bit of a freak game. I knocked over probably on average about 4 or 5 Amazons every turn, but it just didn't happen for me. They weren't going off the pitch, and my guys were going off the pitch. I think I lost 2 in the first turn, and yeah. So I just want to decrease how much of an issue dodge is for me.
And you have a reasonable amount of tackle in your team, as no 1, 2,
4,
3, 4 now with the Minotaur. Yes.
Well, I think it's 4.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that's quite a bit, huh? So that could be an issue.
Yeah, for chaos, it's quite a bit. I think if you take a lot of tackle early, you're screwing yourself against bashy teams. But I'm at a point where I can afford to.
Yeah, that Minotaur is just precious, huh? Block, tackle, and claw.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yes, yeah, he is. Yeah, Andy's not going to be happy about him. I reckon he's probably working out strategies how to take him out first turn.
Yeah, it's armor 8 is the liability there, yes. But I see many Develop Chaos team firing the Minotaur and just sticking with the Chaos Warriors and Beastmen. But with Claw, I guess, and Block, you cannot fire this Minotaur.
No way. I'll keep a Minotaur as long as he lives. When he dies, maybe I'll think about it. Think about not getting another one.
Exactly. Yeah, the same for Skaven as well with the Rat Ogre. Same issue.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
AndyDavo's in Matchroom 2. Oh, he doesn't want to talk to me.
No, I'll leave whenever you start, so you can join him if you want.
Okay, cool. I will go and speak to him now, actually.
Okay, let me just join you. I cannot see Andy anywhere. That's strange. He seems to see him in a chat room event, but I don't. Hey Haree, I didn't see Andy on vent. Did I miss something or?
This is Andy. Well,
oh,
this is Andy.
oh, that's right. Sorry, I think this is AndyDavo. All right.
Great match reports, by the way. Really like him on the masterclass stuff that you're doing.
Yeah, they're very good.
Which report? Sorry.
Well, all of it. Your whole YouTube channel.
Oh, the videos. Yes, it's fun. Yeah. We try to target the final games or top division. So yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I can understand why you didn't cover the last one, because Andy lost it early and just went to kill my team. So it's not so much a masterclass in playing, just a masterclass in trying to kill another team.
Well, that's fun as well.
In gang fouls.
That is also fun in its own way, eh?
Yeah.
Moving away from the throne, Andy is now assuming it.
I see Andy now has a Chaos Dwarf team in Coca-Cola called That's Bullshit.
He's talked about re-rolling Blood Bowl 2 as Chaos.
Alright. No.
Well, I'm not going to re-roll in Blood Bowl 1 now, but I might well re-roll in Blood Bowl 2. We'll see.
My aim was to make all Orc teams re-roll with this team. So it's a bit of a shame to make a Dark Elf coach re-roll, but...
I think by the looks of Andy's team, it's not just you who's tried that.
Yeah, yeah, he's... but then, some of that is self-inflicted. He cut a lot of players.
Yeah, some elf coaches are quite drastic, you know.
Yeah. I just can't afford to do that. I need to keep what I've got.
He cut a MA8 AG5 piece. No injuries.
No injuries?
No
Nope.
injuries.
What? Just for bloat?
He just...
What?
That's the question we're all asking.
He's going to cycle everything until he gets a load of guard.
Ah, okay. All right.
That's what he does. You just cycle everything and then just keep skilling it up, throwing it around in the background where there's no threat.
Yeah, that's a bit extreme, yeah, if he's a healthy player. When you guys plan to start, by the way?
I'm just waiting on Andy.
Yeah, I'm good. Do you want to
Okay, you haven't made any changes?
No.
Okay, here goes then.
Hopefully we can connect to your game. Sometimes I try to spectate and it doesn't work for some reason. Some ports shenanigans.
My
I guess.
games?
No, I've seen a few of yours already, so it should be okay, hopefully.
I think I know what's going to come out at the end of these inducements.
Three bribes.
No.
Pro tip: 3 bribes.
Hey Ken,
He
how
can't
are you?
afford 3 bribes.
I'll be moving to the room next to this one once they start. Okay, if you guys want to be in the commentary, just move along. Otherwise, just feel free to stay here, obviously.
Yeah, I'll be quiet at that point.
What you expected, Harry, or not?
Okay, almost. I was expecting 3 induced players. No. What was I? Yeah, I was expecting 2. I didn't expect Eldril, but yeah, I should have done.
Well, the Hypnogaze and Wizard combo might be quite powerful.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's wizard bullshit, elf bullshit that it's hard to deal with.
Yeah, indeed.
I cannot still see the game. Maybe a few more seconds.
It's just started.
I haven't got to turn 1 yet.
Right.
It's just appeared.
Oh, now I see it. Let's see. Woohoo! Connecting. Okay, I'm gonna go to the next room here. Good luck. Have fun, guys.
Thank you.
Hello, Manuel. You there? He doesn't seem to be here.
Yeah, I'm here.
Ah, okay. Do you mind if I join your room to commentate on AndyDavo and Haree's game? Are you busy?
I don't mind. Currently I'm waiting for someone to show up for our game, but
Ah, okay. Let me move to another room then. Have fun. Guys, I missed the inducements in the loading screen. Can you tell us what you do, Andy?
Yeah, sure. I had 450. I went for a Wizard, a Eldril, and 2 Babes.
Okay. All right. Thanks. So that's Wizard, Eldril, and 2 Babes. Yes, Haree was saying that Andy liked the bribes in the past, but it looks like yeah, he's going for the defensive TD turnover options, which both the Wizard and Eldril give you as an elf. Very powerful tools to have a defensive turnover and score. And the Babes to keep him in the pitch against Haree's team. He's gonna need it. So he's got only a 12-man roster with 2 loners, 1 Lino, and then Eldril himself. Ooh, Charlie's in chat.
Are we here? What are we watching?
Hello, Juriel. Hi, Renjani.
Yes. Okay.
I think this game
started.
Yeah, well, it just started. They are setting up. I was going to say that this game is probably with the 2 races that you detest the most, Uriel, Chaos and Dark Elves.
Oh, great.
I mean, this Chaos team is pure murder. He just gave a tackle to the Minotaur, which rolled a double, and now he's got a block, claw, and tackle on that Mino. And it looks like he's the AndyDavo has chosen to receive the ball. Did I read that right? Yes. Yeah, Andy has decided to receive the ball with a Wizard. That's strange. Typically with a Wizard, one would like to the other team to attack first, but we'll see. It's not like Dark Elves can score fast, that's for sure. I'm just accelerating, moving forward to the point where I see if I can catch up. By the way, I didn't do that. Ah, I think I've caught up now with Andy's at the end of his setup. Only 6 seconds left for his setup.
Yeah, I don't think I like elves receiving first, unless they are just that afraid of the bashiness.
High kick, that's good. Whoa, just behind the loss. A lot of attention for this game in the chat, I can see, eh? That witch is just gorgeous, eh? Look at her. Agility leap. She only needs 3 more SPPs for Legend, by the way. And then she can get Mighty Blow, and that'll be perfect. 3 SPP, eh?
I like her. She looks like a great utility player.
Yeah. Understatement of the year.
Anywhere near the edge, no stopping her.
Yeah.
She's the linchpin of the team, really. He uses her so much.
At some point he had both witches with Leap Agility 5, didn't he?
He did, and then one died, and then he got a Mighty Blow tackle piling on piece, so that died too.
Oh, bloody hell. And that line in the middle, this dodge, block, feint, guard, sidestep, that's AndyDavo's ideal build for all his pieces. The chat mentioning that Andy could have fouled some of the lost pieces on the floor in the Astro Granite now, yes. But he didn't went for bribes, he went for babes, and he only has 12. So I guess has to be careful with that.
Yes, he only has 12 players, and only that because he's induced Eldril. So I think the idea is to keep as many people functioning as possible.
Yeah. The thing is that Haree's team, everyone is a killer, so even if you foul one out, you have 10 more. So, what's the point?
He's got a monstrous Mino.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. Well, actually, I was looking at the Mino and I was like, where's the tentacles, man?
That'll be nice, yes.
Yeah, I think tentacles rather than guard would be the awesome.
But Minos in Chaos Team, do we have access to mutation on normal rolls, or they also need doubles? Like
yes,
correct.
Yes, they do.
Oh, okay.
It's normal on everyone on Chaos.
But in the Chaos Dwarf teams, they need a double for well, yeah, but that's normal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's especially glaring because, well, okay, Haree does have free tackle, but one of them on the Minotaur, which is hard to position. So curious to see how he places them.
He has 3 more tackle. 4 in a Chaos team, it's a lot, huh? I would say, even if one of them is not reliable. Okay, so we have Andy has not picked up the ball yet. Eldril behind the screen, yeah. Makes sense.
That's quite a wide screen, gives him lots of options where to go.
Yeah, I find that also very useful for elves in general. I mean, it obviously opened the door for your opponent to foul at will, but yeah. Okay, so an SPP farming pass that failed, and Andy didn't use the reroll on that catch. Wisely, I think.
Haree says this is the first match he's ever been anxious about.
Ever been anxious? Okay.
First match ever.
Maybe too many spectators, I guess. And Haree's main ball handler was MNG for this game, as far as I remember, so no sure hands or extra arm stuff in the field. And no agility force.
I still think the Dark Elves it would have been better for them to kick first, especially since they're fielding Eldril anyway.
Yeah, Eldril is much more useful on defense, but it has its uses, yeah, in every drive actually. I recently won a game using it in offense to be able to allow me move pieces to screen the ball carrier. So
yeah, I just think Eldril is awfully fragile because he has no block and there's enough tackle around to negate his dodge.
It does mean that the opponent's always got to be aware of a Nerves of Steel catcher lying around though.
Well, I'm more thinking about his Hypno. Because every
yeah, indeed, and that's very useful,
receive.
But he has his uses on offense too.
Yeah. Opening paths, removing tackle zones is a tremendous asset in offense as well.
That witch would be better served if she were to roll doubles in 3 SPP's time by Juggernaut rather than Mighty Blow.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking that seems to be her role.
Yeah. Surfing. That Chaos Warrior on the sideline is stand firm anyways.
Yeah, I couldn't place him like that if she had jugs.
True. Yeah, that's where Juggernaut is useful. How many stand firms has he got? Only that one. So maybe moving to the other wing.
Now, is Chaos going to do anything?
Yes, Bleach with the Minotaur. No armor break. Claw, Mighty Blow. And it was defender down, so not even need for tackle on that blotch. Using 3 dice, obviously, with the horns, 6 plus the support, so that's 3 dice for the Mino. And then marking 3 pieces. That's a very good position for the Mino. Mino should be moved by blocking, really.
Yeah, basically. So that's why I want to see where he puts it. That seems to be the best place.
2 guards on the sides, so yeah, that Mino is not going anywhere.
I totally hadn't noticed that Andy somehow got a blitzer down into Haree's midfield, number 13.
Yep,
indeed.
Yep, I forgot about him as well.
One of the blotch ones.
Well, the Chaos doesn't care if the elves want to score in 2 turns, so of course the elves shouldn't.
Yeah, but now Haree is forced probably to blitz that piece next, unless he scores now, obviously. Well, now that I think of it, he didn't blitz him in his turn right before, so. Yeah.
If the Dark Elves were to score fast, then they should have just started off kicking right away.
Yes. Now, I mean, Andy has a very easy way to score now, assuming the dice are reasonable. You know, just removing this beast, the plus strength one. I think he's got enough
but
guard.
he should wait.
Yeah.
He should wait 4 more turns before scoring.
I know, but should he wish to score, theory is possible now.
Oh yeah.
It's a plus strength, so he needs some guard or Eldril to open that avenue. Yeah, Andy has 1 guard by the Mino, and that's about it, no? The one on the beast himself. Okay, looks like he's gonna hit the wing. So annoying, that stand firm. And now Eldril is a bit exposed, so Andy will have to do something about it. Yeah. Get him out of there, basically. And moving to the other wing, which is where there is no stand firm.
All because of one player.
Yeah, I mean, Haree at the moment has his whole team heavily weighted on his right flank, so makes sense.
Well, that's
anyways.
quite big.
And he has to use. He had to use a reroll on the pickup, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so now Andy has 2 threats, which is the reasonable amount.
He's going to be able to get tackles ends on the ball though.
Yeah. But if Haree wants him to score fast, it's not enough not just not bleach the threat like he did. You also have to press the ball, I guess. Otherwise Andy just sits back. You need to do both things. Allow the threat free and pressure the ball.
Well, this does give him the perfect opportunity to hit Eldril.
But there's no tackle nearby, only the Minotaur.
Yeah, the Minor's the only tackle, and it'd be a go for it to get to it.
Yeah, and the beast on the ground has to do 2.
Well, don't worry about the tackle. You have block and.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right, Uriel. Yeah.
So that's still that's still 2 sides that are okay.
Yeah.
The odds are the same for that nearest Chaos Warrior to blitz him as it were to blitz any elf with just block.
True, yeah.
And you would take those chances. So this is an armor 7 piece that is in blitzing range of a Mighty Blow player. I think that's just tempting.
He's thinking a lot,
Chaos doesn't do anything rash.
Here he comes. Both down. No armor break. But the ball is marked. I just realized no runner. Yeah, I hadn't realized that. Yeah, I mean with agility 5 you really.
I don't think I like. Yeah, I don't think I like him carrying the ball on the witch, because the witch has so much to offer to the team. Just hanging on to the ball seems a bit of a waste.
First wild animal.
Afternoon all, I'm just joining. Doesn't look like anything big's happened so far.
Nope. But I think that qualifies as putting some pressure on the elves.
Yeah.
No shit.
They should block with the stand firm warrior now, see if they can take that elf down, because then they could swoop down that side, start to box them in.
Has anybody ventured a score prediction?
Not yet, no.
Too early to call.
Oh, I appreciate that.
People can do casualty predictions. Casualty predictions could be more fun.
Yeah.
Alright. That's a lot of pressure on the screen.
In the last
and the ball.
20 seconds, he moves people.
Yeah.
A lot of ego riding on this game.
For sure, in both camps.
Punch that loner. Punch it.
He'll come, he'll come. There you go.
In the last 10 seconds.
Yes. Okay. Andy doesn't have now an easy way to free up his TD threats. He can reach the 3+ catch, obviously, but
In every previous final that Andy's played in, and Lord knows he's played in a few, I've always said you should never bet against him. But I honestly think today is not going to be his day.
I think it's his toughest match for a long time. And he's got
I'm a
the
little
worst team
conflicted.
for a long time.
I'm trying to decide which team I dislike more.
people in the chat suggesting that Andy has won enough times now, so we'll see. How many times has Andy won the UK BBL? 3?
4.
Okay, looks it's gonna swing left. He can still keep the ball back for one more turn. He can screen on his left. He'll need to dodge a few pieces first though.
Well, he can just outrun the warriors and then rely on the agility 5 to make it for an easy pass.
Yeah, the key is the 3+ catch, but yeah, you can just go over.
I really don't think he's going to want to score that quickly though. I think those receivers are in backfield to tie up pieces.
Yeah, I keep saying that the elves should be stalling for 3 more turns.
He generally does prefer the stalling.
He can do it. He just needs 2 or 3 dodges to make it safe. One of the dodges is with no dodge skill, and the other 2 no tackle apply. But yeah. One more threat. Could he screen the ball somewhere on that wing? No, he's gonna stay with the ball in his half, I guess, no? That he has the screen in place now.
You can just feel Nuffle working up for the double one.
Coming up. Ooh, yeah. He also needs to move to get Eldril up at some point in these last 20 seconds. There you go. And then Eldril. Presume. Maybe not. Yeah, so one more turn stalling. Still good. Just a tiny bit further away from the TD threads, so that'll make things a bit more complicated for if he wants to transition forward now, but the ball is safe.
The thing that always occurs to me when I watch Andy and Haree, and in fact all really good players play, is just how valuable that first 3 minutes think time is. I never have the patience.
And the screen is pretty much textbook, eh? It's two tiles in between the front. One guy is courting the ball. A couple of threads.
Yep.
Charlie Banks saying on the chat that he never fouls.
Well,
yeah,
his big problem is his internet connection keeps dropping. So every time he comes back, he has to go back to the start of the game.
Oh no! Oh no! That sounds horrible.
Actually, I'm not so bad these days at planning out a turn. What I'm not anywhere near as good at as Davo, or I'm sure Haree, is thinking those 2 or 3 turns ahead.
I normally don't plan my turns. It just seems to work out.
This is it. I mean, so much can go wrong that
yeah, it can.
The further into the future you're trying to look, the less
I just
sort of
trust my gut
fidelity
feeling.
You have some echo on your sound, Uriel, I think.
No, it's my voice coming out of his speakers, which his headset then his mic catches up.
Yes.
And because there's a 1 second delay between us, I cannot be sure when he has started talking, so that's why we talk over each other. But yeah, I need a skip the first 2 minutes of Haree's turns button. I like planning out your turns, but as I was saying, don't really do it myself that much. I think I go by gut feeling, and it's often right enough.
I mean, I guess we all plan ahead a little bit. It's just that the random element in this game is so important that.
Yes. It's like, what's the worst thing that could happen? Okay, after that, prepare for that and then decide everything afterwards.
So it looks Haree has not blitzed the screen. I mean, at least not the immediate one to the ball carrier.
Yeah, I was looking at the Minotaur could have gotten next to the Witch with one GFI, but not exactly worth it.
And the 3 threats in Haree's half are still standing. Haree has 4 pieces in his side of the field, so.
Yeah, Andy's definitely spreading him out, isn't he?
Well, that's what the elves typically want. Yeah. Especially when you don't have much guard, which is the case of Andy now, only has 2 guards.
2 pieces left to move and it was a turnover.
Huh.
Yeah. Waiting until those last 30 seconds to start doing stuff. I don't like that.
The important thing to stall with elves is to make sure that you stall in your half if you want, okay, but put some threats. If you stall and no threats, then that's not good. You will get boxed in and
because as we can see, Haree has had to split his party because there's an increasing amount of elves in his half.
Yes, and they are heavily on his right. Andy has an opportunity now to move on his right wing and screen or cage somewhere around slightly before the loss on his side, on the right side. He can also, I mean, with that Witch he can pass the ball anytime, but the question is how early he wants to score. Some people in the chat asking for blood, I guess, in a rhetorical manner. This game is so far an exhibition in non-contact, non-scoring dullness. That's true. Everybody was expecting blood, and yeah.
Yeah, I think Haree is waiting for some blood to happen somewhere, because he needs to establish that man advantage so he has more people to mark and pressure with.
Yeah, but you see, Andy looks like he's transitioning to his right. Yes, he's trying to probably screen somewhere there.
Well, of course, because the Minotaur, well, let's say the heavy muscle is on the other side of the pitch.
Exactly, yes. I mean, as an elf, I typically do that quite often. I look at where, most of my opponent pieces are, as a general rule, and then I try to go the opposite side.
Yeah.
Oh, first KO of the game by the elves. And it's blow, mighty blow, piece no less.
Go figure.
Well, in Haree's team, chances are, anyways. Yes. The green is still not fully formed yet, though. But where the Witch is, I think Haree doesn't reach with any tackle piece. Amazing as it is, with 4 tackle pieces, none of them can reach that Witch. Well, maybe Beastman 11, but he needs.
She's got wrestle though. So
where?
Rolling her both down will take the ball out of their hands.
Oh yes, true. The Witch herself, yes.
Yeah, now the elves just have to go and stand in the way a bit. So they have a pretty clear transition into the, well, from our perspective, left half of the chaos half.
Yeah, I mean, with that Witch where it is, TD can be done any turn basically with no major risks. But and Haree's team is all, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces on Andy's side towards the right of Haree's, and he only has 3 pieces on the back that he can move to effectively block that screen. The 4th Beastman is way on the right.
Yeah, this is stalling out about how I said they should, because they...
Oh! Did he use a
well,
reroll
it was
there?
still the...
No?
Yeah, it was still the right movement order, because they still cannot have anyone in reach of blitzing the witch.
So that touch, Andy decided not to use a reroll. So the screen was formed. So it was not that critical to fail that touch.
Yeah, they could have done it better if the guys kept standing, but this is okay. I think the Chaos will blitz the frontmost of the Dark Elf players.
Not Eldrin?
Amorphous, is it? Oh, that would be a nice lesson. But no. I think they'll blitz the foremost, because then they can place their beasts as a column there if they get that guy down. And then they can bring the other guys from the right side back towards their half.
Yeah, they still have a chance to do some defense on that left flank. But,
yeah, I think they can still box the elves in.
So you mean
stopping?
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Stopping an agility 5 leaper is pretty unlikely. So I think this is already not going the Chaos's way. And I think that is because they moved basically everyone but all of their tacklers into their own half to worry those potential receivers, rather than going after the ball heavily.
Yeah, at least with one of them, yes. All three main tacklers are on the back, yeah.
Yeah, basically it's the elves their mobility wasn't limited in their own half, so they could just hang around and step back, because half of the Chaos team was in their own half.
So you were saying that Haree maybe should consider blitzing number 13, no? The one on the almost on the sideline.
Yeah, from his initial position, because then he could have moved the beasts and the guys who are now around the fallen elves. Could have moved them backwards, and that would have formed a kind of a columnish defense. But this is interesting.
Seconds.
Yeah, he's waiting for those last exciting 30 seconds to do anything. I think Eldril's Hypno will do something next turn. It will at least get him standing next to an opponent, if nothing else.
I don't know if you've pointed it out at the start of the match, but Haree is lacking a dedicated ball carrier for this game.
Yes.
I'm wondering how fast he could score anyway.
And Eldril doesn't go down. That. At least he got to mark the witch.
Well, that doesn't do anything.
No.
I can't fathom what is Haree's fascination with those elves in the elf half. They're not exactly big threats.
This is turn 5 for Andy. I mean, he has a reasonable chance to stall one more turn, but it would mean...
Yeah, he has. He can Hypno or just dodge or blitz any of the beasts, and he can move the guys into a side cage.
Exactly, yeah. It will be...
into which the witch can then pass.
Yeah, It will mean getting the ball too
So it's
squeezed against the sideline, but which like that, it doesn't really matter. Sidestep, agility 5, you know.
They can limit the... They can move where they want now, and they can limit the chaos options. I think they'll score on turn 6. Actually, scoring on turn 6 leaves them 2 turns to score again.
3, no? Because this is Andy's drive.
Yeah, but if they wait one more.
Yeah, 2 more. Will be 5 and 6.
Yeah. Yeah, just thinking about from the Dark Elves angle.
Here comes Eldril trying the Hypno. Just for fun, no?
I think might as well.
Yeah.
Might free up a player. Yeah, yeah, there's a Hypno.
And here comes the Bleach. I guess probably to the other beast. Beast number 8, number 6. Oh no, he's bleaching the same one.
What?
With marked. Yeah, that Hypno was not really useful then. But anyway, I guess you just do it for fun.
Well, that was interesting. Because I kept expecting them to use that blitz against that beast, who they now marked. And see if they could move that that blitzer into a side cage and
I mean, it's gonna be difficult to screen now. Because...
yes, it will be.
That's yeah.
So that's why I question this. I think he should have blitzed that beast, because if he got that number 6 down, then they could have moved that blitzer 16 into 3, because now he'd have to dodge into the tackle zone.
It's a 3+, yes. We needed the Beastman 6 out of the way or hypnotize.
Yeah, something. So now there's a path potentially open.
Yes, very much so. That's not a very good spot for Andy. Haree can... I'm sure his mouth is watering at the moment.
Yeah, that blitzer doesn't change things. That one may, if he makes this... Oh!
Double
well
one.
now.
Yeah. Now... Beast 11 is marked by Eldril. Beast 6 should be used to block one of the screen blitzers out, if at all. The only one who can reach the witch is
has tackle wrestle, so that's fine.
And it needs 1 go for it. Not too bad. But he needs to get Blitzer 13 out of the way first. Which seems reasonable, you know. Beast 6 has tackle. He just needs to move an assist. Beast number 7 maybe. And exactly.
Yeah, that's fine. Now they move an assist, and if they can get the Blitzer 13 down, then they can blitz the witch. And if they don't, then it gets interesting, because they have to decide whether to reroll or not.
He needs that blitzer down though. If it's just a push, he won't work.
Yeah, this is basically do or die now. He needs
a reroll here if it doesn't work. Yes, it worked, at least.
There it is. Yeah, because they have nothing to lose, because the witch will score next turn anyway.
And here comes the bleach with 1 go for it. Go for it, good. Both down, attacker down. It's good for Haree.
Wrestle, that works.
Yeah.
That works. They just don't know where the ball will go.
And he won't be able to pick up, I'm afraid. So that's a risk.
This may work for elves. Okay, it went off the
pitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's the best possible outcome of
Perfect for Haree, yes. I think Andy didn't play very well that last turn in terms of getting the ball screened.
No.
I mean, he wasn't lucky with the blocks, obviously, but that didn't help.
He apparently had a plan, but then he changed something around when the Hypno worked. I don't know.
Well, Andy can still recover, because his pieces on the back are not stunned, so they all 3 can move. Ooh, and Haree fails a pickup.
Well, he did have another Chaos Warrior who could have moved surely.
Yeah.
But number 2, Fear. So, yeah. And he could have tried to move the Minotaur to mark the nearest, to stand in the way of the nearest guy so they couldn't get...
Why did he use the wizard?
He can still use it, but in offense, it's a bit
yeah,
of a waste, no?
He can do so many things. He can do so many things because Chaos wanted to stand around that one fallen lineman. Why?
You mean number 4?
Number 8.
Number 8. Number 8 is a major threat, apparently.
Hey, it's a blodge lineman.
You don't know where that movement 3 will take him next turn.
So he hasn't used the wizard. And he's...
Having to use the wizard on your own offense
is bad, yes.
Feels so wrong. So yeah, it's best
does.
used to...
But having the ball
best used
launched
to just...
right back into your own half by the opposition players isn't
Yeah,
great
yeah,
either.
that's always...
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, that's always the
there's
risk
no
with the
denying that,
crowd.
yes. Obviously, it's a big threat. But assuming the worst case scenario, Haree scores here, Andy still has 3 more turns, maybe 2 to score in the first half. If he does,
which
then
is
he's
why
back in shape.
Haree should have...
If he doesn't...
Yeah, which is why Haree should have moved the other players back there. So
I
he
think,
could stall in his turn.
I think Andy's gonna go for the 3+ dodge to get that ball. And 3+ pickup.
You think?
He can also try the 1 die block first. Glitching. But, you know, with block in both pieces.
Sidestep on the Chaos Warrior doesn't help that much.
Oh! Sidestep, yes.
Well, that's
indeed.
big, yeah.
So he has to pick up. He has to go for the pickup.
Well, true, he could go for the dodge, pick up, dodge and pass. But then the witch is the best recipient and she's exposed anyway.
No, I'll just keep the ball with me. I will not pass it. I will just pick up, dodge away if I can, and stay there somewhere. No, the Chaos Warrior is marked, so it's always a 3+ dodge. Oh, he's blocking with a sidestepper.
Yeah, but actually the 3.
Only one result in that die was good for Andy, the POW. Everything else is not good.
No, he doesn't have dodge.
Oh.
He just has sidestep.
Yes, you're right. He does have one with blodge, no? Oh no. 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 So will he try the pickup?
Both have sidesteppers around the ball now.
So no pickup.
Oh yeah.
We're not going out now because I keep having reflux.
Oh dear.
Sick in the mouth, so it's not worth going.
Okay. Hey Disco,
So
close your
some
microphone,
packet
please.
sensors on.
Alright.
I was just wondering if you wanted.
No, it's fine, thank you.
You don't want one.
No, I'll just have the pizza on its own.
I was full of the window.
What did you get?
It's called a lamb.
I nearly got one of them when I bought this.
No, they didn't have.
I think he finally realized his microphone was open.
This is yeah, I can understand why Haree sidestepped there, because he didn't want to sidestep onto the ball because it might spill into elf hands. But I don't think the elf should have followed up with the Morph or their own sidestepper.
Well, marking the Chaos Warrior is always of some value, no?
Well, not when the ball is still on the ground like that. Okay, unless they figure they are getting pushed onto the ball, but there is no one in good reach to push either of them onto the ball. Oh well, we'll see. Now, if KS2 play this properly, they could stop the score, even if they themselves don't score.
Yeah, he could try to take care of all the TD threats in priority instead of clearing the ball, right?
Yeah, basically he just needs to get people on the ball.
First KO on Andy's team. One of the rookie blitzers. Poetic.
That's where 2 babes will come in handy though.
Yes. One more stun. With only 2 turns left in this drive.
So now will he blitz with the Minotaur?
Juriel, you suggesting that stepping onto the ball with the sidestepper Chaos Warrior would have mean a chance to pick up the ball? I think it doesn't, no?
Yeah, in this case I would have. It might have sprung towards their end, towards the elf end zone, that is.
Yeah.
Which would have made scoring just 1 dodge away the next turn. Because you could see that they have no other players in reach to bring in support.
Yeah,
I can see why he thought this would be the right way, but
it's one
now
of those...
I think the elves will step on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andy saw it.
Yeah, if it would have bounced like that.
Yeah, that would have been perfect for the Chaos Warrior before.
Then they could have been... Yes. And now the Chaos cannot get people anywhere to prevent the pickup. You're blitzing that one. Oh well.
Instead of bleaching the threats. No, he's moved all his pieces already in the back.
Well, that's still dodge, pickup,
yeah,
pass, handoff. Ah, but the witch has nowhere to go with it. Huh.
No, I mean there is an bullshit play here would be a pass to the witch that dodges out and hands off to Eldril, and Eldril just 3+ dodges out. You know? Tackle
or
applied.
The witch, yeah, to Eldril or that other blitzer, Death.
Yes, it's a tricky play.
But yeah, this is definitely where Eldril could come in handy. Could hand off to him and he'll just run around. And yeah.
If Andy could bleach one of
Eldril's
markers out, at least.
Well, everything is in place for elves to move the ball over the whole pitch right now.
Yeah, I think he can do it. It will mean a tackle apply dodge by Eldril, but he needs a couple of go for it. A pickup.
Okay, that elf in the middle, yeah, it's a loner. That's not a good...
No, he needs to pass to the witch. It's a medium or long pass.
Pass to the witch. Witch can leap or dodge, whatever they want. Actually, dodging through the tackle zones is better because the one marking him has no tackle, marking her.
And now
then that gets her in hand of reach of Eldril.
Yeah, too many die rolls for this play, and a couple of those imply a 3+. So not definitely easy, that's for sure.
No, not easy, but not hard either. Oh, are they gonna go for the hit? Oh yeah, the Minotaur doesn't have stand firm.
But he doesn't need that. That liner would have to. Oh, he's gonna push, chain push. Yes, nice play.
Yeah, safest. This is the safer route.
Yes. Well, he had to
nicely
dodge.
spotted by Andy.
He had to dodge anyways.
Yeah, but the dodge had a reroll.
The other one as
It
well.
saves him a square of movement.
I don't know about that. Look at that.
Or
He
not.
still has to move one.
No,
so
because he doesn't dare move onto the ball in case it bounces towards the warrior.
Exactly. Yeah. The bounce. I mean, if you chain push somebody into the ball, that person will not catch it. He will just make the ball bounce.
Yeah, but that was the safest way to do that because he could get. Yeah, he had 2 dice to roll with the dodge, and then 2 dice on the block. Everything else was 1 die, and he only has 1 team reroll, so you know.
2 dodges? No, I mean he could just move the lineman 9 onto the ball. 1 dodge, 1 pickup. It's the same price. I mean the only thing is that the minor is now down.
Okay, curious. He's going for a last turn score.
Yes. He saw that chain that we discussed before as too risky, probably. Ooh.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Okay, apparently it. Yeah. Probably best this way.
He had to use a reroll. It's his last reroll. That's why he was probably thinking and taking his time. Last reroll.
On
for
the
catch.
other hand, now everything in the chaos half is gonna get punched down.
Yeah.
So I
guess
do think they should have tried.
In terms of general decision of these last
tried to score.
last 2 turns, I think that for Andy's point of view, probably a draw at the end of the first half is probably better than risking losing the ball in that change we discussed and then have Haree score in his drive. Probably.
Okay, yeah, because he does have a wizard
Exactly.
still.
Yeah, a 0-0 at half is not too bad for Andy.
True. Yeah, I do tend to advocate conservative play. But apparently not conservative enough. Yeah, true, it's favorable for him to have the wizard and start from a 0-0. Except now Chaos has no one in good scoring range. Except the Minotaur. So if they just have anyone in reach, they can go for even silly plays on turn 8.
Eldril is still in range of the end zone.
Yeah, it's a ridiculous dodge. Unless Haree tries to move out.
I'm assuming that a number 11 is going to go and blitz number 16.
Yes, he has to. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but if he doesn't get him down, then he has to make a decision. But if he can get number 16 down, then he can come back and guard over Eldril.
Mind you that a pass to the TD line for Eldril to catch, it will require that the pass originates somewhere in Haree's half, and at the moment there is not many pieces and they can use for that easily.
True, fair point.
So what all inducements were taken?
Babes, Wizard...
Wizard, Babes, and apparently 1 Loner.
Yes, 1 Merc.
Okay, gotcha.
And Eldril, obviously.
Oh, that's true. So that's a 13-man team, not 12, yes.
I'm pretty sure it's only 12. I think the Loner was a journeyman.
No, because he has someone on the bench. He has a kick,
yeah, the
a line elf.
Oh no, you're right. No.
Yep, of course I'm right.
So 11 on the pitch, and then 12 on the bench.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. Yeah, 12, Eldril would be that.
It's
you're
only
right,
Eldril,
you're right.
yes. Only Eldril and Wizard. Otherwise there will be 2...
Yeah, there would be no point. Yeah, there would be no point in inducing a Loner line elf, because that costs you as much as an apothecary, who you could use to just badly hurt someone back.
Okay, so now Andy has to be careful not to try too much of a bullshit play, because Haree still has one more turn to play.
Where are you guys at exactly in the game? I'm fast forwarding to catch up.
7-8, turn 7.
Andy's turn 8.
Okay.
So what do you guys think?
Okay, yeah, Chaos.
Sorry, go ahead.
Chaos doesn't have anyone in scoring range for reals, so elves can go for even a 10% bullshit play.
Well, that Chaos Warrior. Yeah, okay, and as long as you make sure that Chaos Warrior doesn't move, number 3, then yes.
Well, they can even bring their guys in there and block him backwards. And then the only one in scoring range is the Minotaur.
The bullshit plays implies the Witch handing off to line of 4, and line of 4 somehow dodging out and passing to the TD line to Eldril. So that's the bullshit play.
Oh yeah, risk GFIs with the Witch, which is always GFIs kill.
No, hand off to line of 4, no need for GFIs.
Yeah, but if he didn't want to go for that.
Yeah.
Go for the handoff, not go for it. Arc.
The catch of that Lino is a 4+ catch, so I don't know.
The Witch is in range to make a pass to the TD line.
Yeah, but as Juriel is saying, she needs to go for it, maybe, both of them.
You can throw from the halfway line to the end zone, and she can make it to the halfway line without go for it.
Oh, that reaches. Huh.
From your half, can you pass to the TD line? I thought you needed one more.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay.
Okay. I also thought you need one more.
If you get it like dead on, you can throw 13 square. If it's kind of there's a slight angle to it, you can only throw 12.
There we go.
So Eldril is free, relatively. I mean, there is tackle applied to him. But,
2+2+2+ to get into scoring range.
Yes. Tricky, because Eldril is better on defense, but there he goes. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, come on.
Okay, and now let's see if the Witch
is why you either love or hate elves.
Yeah. So will the Witch hand off or pass? That's a 6+ pass, no? If he tries to pass on her own.
It's fewer rolls. If there's no GFI involved, she should definitely
4+ for her, because she's AG5.
That's true, yeah, it's 4. Yeah.
No
normally it would be a 5, but
yeah. There's not even an interception chance.
Yeah, but then it obviously it's better to pass than the handoff. Yeah, much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that Bleacher is covering the landing spot, so the throwing spot, in case of a fumble. Yeah, she's gonna throw from the other side. Ah.
Ah well.
Not even GFIs.
Well played, Blitzer.
But okay, yeah, that could reach.
Well, a GFI would have had her on the ground. I know.
Yeah, I had to make a choice in my last game, whether to take GFIs with my thrower or to pass to a gutter runner sandwiched between two guys and with a disturbing presence on him. I went for the pass because it didn't involve any GFIs.
So will he bleach the Witch or Eldril?
They could blitz with the Minotaur. They could blitz with the Minotaur, get that guy down, and then run him into the end zone, and then pick up in 2 tackle zones and dodge out and make a long pass to the Minotaur. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Going for Eldrill. And out he goes. Oh, no armor break.
Oh, nothing. That armor 7.
Oh, it'll just be a stun roll, won't it?
No, not even stun, no? But it doesn't really matter once you are...
No, stun does
automatic
nothing
break,
on it.
isn't it?
Yeah. There he is, standing like a champ. Clapping his hands.
Okay, yeah. Chaos results after the whole half. 1 KO.
2 KO.
Yes, that's the second one.
Oh yeah, 2 KOs. There
With
was
2
that
babes.
One. Yeah. So basically, no KO.
Well, we'll see. He's got a 12-man team, so he needs at least one of those to go back.
And both come back.
Yes. So far, this killer team is not killing too much, eh?
Okay, King Chaos KOs, that one still applies, only it's their own.
Interesting, everything is still up for grabs.
Yeah, now it's
So are you
basically
guys
down
on?
to how
Are
the
you guys
wizard
on Andy
goes.
setting up at halftime?
Say again, Lucas?
Are you guys at where Andy is setting up for halftime?
Yes.
1:15.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
Spider.
Yeah, turn.
I thought it was you were
Okay.
Lucas. No, yes. We are
Yeah, the
halftime.
start of the second half now.
All right, cool. I'm caught up.
Haree could have scored that half. If he had just moved his 3 players. Okay, the Minotaur moving was 50-50, but it would have been pivotal.
Blotchers at the loss. And his non-blotchers are on the line behind. Interesting.
Interesting, because they do have tackle to take care
Yes.
of those. with one tackle to spare.
They have 1 tackle for each, plus 1 more for the next line, if needed.
And he hasn't used
Well,
the wizard
Chaos have
yet
no
either,
dedicated ball carrier, so let's see how it goes.
Yes. That's a weakness in Haree's team now today, no ball carrier.
Yeah, this is a bit curious because so many of them are killers, but no one has piling on.
And Haree's setting up, it looks like a nice formation to avoid blitz event results. I mean, not perfect, but yeah. If the ball goes to a wing, then it is still exposed.
Well, it would be trouble anyways.
Yeah, I will move those Chaos Warriors 1 tile to the sideline, 1 more. At
Yeah,
least.
yeah, I would as well.
Just making sure I didn't miss it. He didn't use his wizard, did he?
No, not yet.
Nope. The wizard is still available, so
Okay.
basically I think this half comes down. Chaos just want to 1-0 grind, and their main worry is how the wizard will blast them.
Yep.
And we have 1 more reroll for each coach.
With an agility 5 leap player, if the ball just comes loose, elves can start to get funny with it, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they can pull their elfy shit and.
Yeah. Wizard.
Yeah, so it's not even.
You have Wizard, Eldrill.
Yeah, so it's not even.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it's not even a case of how well the fireball will hit, because a lightning bolt is good enough.
Yes.
Unless someone else catches it.
Actually, yes. I mean, with an agility 5 leaper, a good lightning
Yeah.
bolt, the ball loose, as long as the ball doesn't fall into 2 tackle zones, is an easy pickup for that leaper. You know, it's really relatively easy.
Yeah, it's still okay even in 2 tackle zones.
Yeah, you just need to be relatively
So I'm
close
curious to
to
see.
the action.
Yeah, I'm curious to see the Chaos cage formation.
2 pieces out already.
Yes.
Looking good.
2 blotchers.
Yep, I'm sure Haree's loving to see that.
Rocher, actually.
Well, it's about time for them to do something.
I'm sure he's thinking that exactly. About time, damn it. But 9 elves with a wizard and an agility 5, still a lot of elves. By the way, the second line elf that went KO without tackle. It was just a straight POW.
Yep.
Okay. And the bleach didn't work. Easy pickup.
Yep, clean pickup.
Keeping the ball away from the witch.
Okay, starting next turn, the cage formation will become well evident, because they shouldn't pack guys too tightly, because even if they don't go down, then the ball will still bounce out.
I mean, the fireball starts making sense when you can affect 4-5 players, ideally minimum. Yeah.
There it goes.
Oh, only one?
No, it's a block guard tackle piece out.
Yes, but only one.
Yeah, that wasn't the proper time to use it.
Yes, it's too far away from the elves.
Yeah, he didn't have anyone in range anyway.
Yeah, surprised the use of the wizard. I mean, he just.
The only thing I can think is maybe he was planning on setting up a loose screen on his side, in between his line and where the ball carrier is.
Correct.
Screen
Yes.
it off and hope the ball came free.
Yeah, swarm the area.
Perhaps, but I don't think he had enough players even for that.
No, it would have been a very loose screen. I think he could have waited for a little better time to do that.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Andy saw those 2 KOs and felt he had to do something to even out the man power. And he was hoping for more results than what he got.
Yeah, but 9 elves is a lot. I mean, you don't need that much manpower with a wizard and an agility 5 team.
Yeah, 9 elves and a wizard is much better than 9 elves versus 10 chaos with no wizard.
Yes, definitely.
Yes, yeah. I agree.
No, but I agree that Andy's plan would have probably been to swarm the area after this fireball. But the way this is looking, there's no point in swarming anything. You can try to be aggressive, but just for the sake of it and harassing the ball. But
every time I try to use the fireball, hoping for casualties, it always disappoints. It's just not that likely.
Yeah, fireball I typically use only in emergency situations, last resort. You know, when I haven't been able to use the lightning before, and I'm about to lose the game. Then I use the fireball, but otherwise, yeah. I always wait for the lightning bolt.
Depending if the fireball had hit the ball carrier, the witch elf might have been able to get to the ball and pass it to someone who they could have screened. So there is that, but it's a lot of ifs.
And
looks like he's still going to try to set the screen up.
Yeah. he needs to be aggressive now.
Not at gaze.
Yeah, he needs to become aggressive.
I think he should have set up the screen and then wizard it up next turn, because it would by necessity pack the chaos up somehow, unless they want to go for some passing plays.
Yeah.
Yes, this is what I mean, in order to use a wizard, you need to be closer to the action. Maybe waiting one more turn would have given Andy the closeness he needs to take advantage of a loose ball.
Yeah, he should have done what he's doing now, but just saved the wizard for next turn.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, maybe not so aggressively, because, but yeah, in essence, getting closer to the action a little bit.
Well, as long as he has anyone in his half, this restricts chaos options.
Yeah, he's committing a lot now, giving a chance to Haree to move forward next turn. But
okay, so yeah, now chaos is in an interesting spot. Do they want to go for a pass of some sort?
yeah, they can hit lineman 6 to open a
yeah,
path.
I like this highly committed spread.
It's a serious gamble.
So that makes the wizard use even stranger.
Yeah, I mean, this is a serious gamble, because if Haree manages to go through somehow, that's it. It's gonna be a score for him, most likely, with no wizard. And the weakest point, I think, is line of 6. You can just get him out of the way, hopefully, and then go around and do a pass, maybe, and risk a pass, and then bye-bye.
No, I think they should move the big guys to stand there, and he can GFI behind them if he can get the lineman 6 down. Then he can GFI past the wait, yeah, because he needs an assist against the Eldril. There we go.
Yeah, Eldril and line of 6. And that's an open highway for Haree on his right, if he managed to get 6 down.
Yeah, but he has no need to hurry.
No, but he can take his time in Andy's half.
Ah, yeah, this is true.
Right.
Now he could go full on stupid and try to blitz with the Minotaur.
Ooh. I mean, that liner doesn't have tackle to start with, so you don't really need it.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, tackle dodge, sorry, the liner is block only. Yeah.
On the other hand, anything but a takedown. Yeah, Frenzy would work even with pushes, but any other kind of a push suddenly makes things a little desperate.
Yeah, Frenzy could be handy there, but also a reroll will. Yes, in the chat talking about sidestepping. Yeah, that liner there should have had sidestepper.
It wouldn't be a bad idea to probably try to blitz with lineman 6 with the minnow, because you could frenzy him to the sideline and get him out of the play.
Yeah, frenzy could be useful there, but also, as I said, if you block with somebody without frenzy and you don't get a knockdown, then you can use a reroll there.
Right. Well, he didn't.
Yeah, that will expose the ball a little bit. But,
yeah, so now he needs to take the lineman 6 down.
Yep. The only problem with Andy's strategy now is if he does get the ball around, Andy's scrambling trying to hurry up and make him score.
Nah, Chaos doesn't have players.
And he gets the knockdown.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to follow.
KO.
Oh!
Yeah.
More man advantage.
Slowly but surely getting the numbers game.
So now he can GFI behind the cover.
Yeah, but he needs to move that beast out of that tile. He needs that tile for the ball carrier. Yes. unless he wants to screen.
Now only a double ones can ruin it.
He may, yeah, he needs to go for this to get through.
Yeah, and this is a case where the wizard would have come in handy.
Absolutely. But it's the same thing. To maximize the wizard, you need to be close to the ball, otherwise no point. Sandwiching the elves. Nice little cage.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for the elves to get this ball out now. This is where the wizard would be really nice to have.
Yeah. Look at that, 6 players in a fireball square. 7.
Yep.
Oh, no, 6.
Well, I have a feeling he probably wouldn't have lined them up quite like that if he'd the fireball.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's the thing with the elves swarming like that. He wouldn't have had many options. He would have still needed to do something like hand it off towards the other chaos players or something. It would have still been in that rough general area.
Right, but I doubt he would have had 6 players in range for the fireball.
Oh yeah, not
maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah,
he would have loosened it up a little bit. Yeah, 4 probably at the most.
Yeah, 3 or 4, but they would have all been next to elves, and
right, exactly.
Agility 5 leaper.
Andy can still scramble back at least 4 of his players reasonably well. 2 of them are a bit marked out of the action.
I keep wondering, not sure what he could do. Well, he could just jump in there and hope for a double pow.
So much guard around.
Yeah, there is. That's why it's 2 die against no matter what you do.
And it's a strength 4 beast, by the way, carrying the ball.
Yeah, that's that means as long as you're not in 3 guard, next to 3 guard, you get 2 die against. Otherwise, it's 3 dice.
Yeah, no, he has to fall back as best as he can and try to.
I wonder if he's actually trying to go for it.
He can blitz.
He'd have
no.
He'd have to go into the empty square right in front of the ball carrier. That's the only way he could get 2 die.
No, there's just 2 guards. Well, from the chaos side, yeah. There.
Oh, he's going for the 2 dice against. Ooh, attacker down needs a reroll.
Push attacker down.
Now what the new result is?
I got the red. And it bounces into his hand.
Ah, critical success catch. Yeah.
Eye for an eye.
6 crit.
Yeah.
Eye for an eye. Luck and luck.
Oh damn.
Yeah, that witch is gonna be
So
fouled
close.
hard.
Well, now he just needs that double pow.
Again.
Blitzer.
in the chatting game calling for blood on that witch.
Yeah, Hypno has to work. He can then bring the guard in and
nice.
Still interesting. Still interesting.
Nice, Eldril.
He can get a 1 die on it now.
Does he have guard? Yes, he can have a 2 die actually.
He can get.
But he needs to go for
He
it.
could get 2 die. Yep.
He needs to go for it. No, he doesn't need to go for it actually. No, that was not the right play. I think he should have moved the guard player.
No, he's trying to move the guard to get the 2 dice.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah, he got the 2 die. And he got a stumble.
Oh, exciting.
Bad bounce.
Not good for him, but makes it exciting for us.
Nice turn. Very ballsy,
He's got to move that blitzer, really. He's been getting served. He might as well dodge onto the.
Yeah, I'd go ahead and dive and try to pick the ball up.
Yep. Oh! I wouldn't have. Oh well.
Wow.
Yeah, that player was going to get served otherwise.
Those ball bounces.
Not better.
Damn it.
Those bounces.
Yeah. 2 pickup rolls that were really good for the chaos.
But Andy's turn was
nothing you can do about a 6 and a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think that was the elves' only option by that point, and it went so well if not for those catches.
The only other one you had is to fall back with those 4, 5 maybe elves, but I don't know if it would have been enough to stop.
No, it would have given the chaos time to just reaffirm their
exactly.
position.
Yeah, the chaos would have had another turn to get everything set up the way you wanted then.
Because they're not in a hurry.
Oh,
and Elder goes out after his wonderful job.
Okay, I think the wasted wizard kind of settled this.
And behold, that Chaos Warrior is the stand firm one.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter if he's in a side cage next to the pitch edge. Bounces are always so unpredictable.
I don't think it's all lost for Andy, because Haree can only move safely, how many pieces? 3 at best? I mean, he can try to bleach one out and move forward, maybe 4.
Chain pushes.
No knockdown for the Mino.
So now he can move 4 players.
Yeah, but he cleared space up, yeah.
Of course, if the Minnow had rolled skulls on all of those, it would have been funny.
Yes. Yeah, so Andy can only move safely 4 pieces now. He can dodge out some of those beasts in contact, but well, I mean, 4 is enough to protect that ball, that's for sure.
Actually, he can only move 3 pieces safely because the
yeah, I was counting
4
the
Chaos Warrior. He stood up.
Yeah, I was counting the ball as well. So that one.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, the
2
ball.
beasts and 2 Chaos Warriors.
Yep.
Yeah, one of the beasts was down.
But it's tough, huh? I mean, that Lino there, number 7, is really annoying. So he's not going forward.
Huh.
He's staying put.
Interesting.
He wants that ball in that strength boosted hand.
Yeah, I was thinking they would kick the witch.
He cannot foul the witch anymore, can he? No free pieces? Yeah,
nope.
There you go.
No one around for that. The witch can jump up, but she's in automatic 3 dice against now.
Wow, yes. 4 strength, plus 3 guards. Yeah, that's 7.
But the elves could blitz a number 13 beast, chain push
yes.
that beastman towards the side, and then the witch elf could jump up with just 2 die against.
Actually, he doesn't need to blitz.
Wait,
No, he can just block beast number 14. It's a 2 die, actually, because he has guard on it, and he can chain push the ball out and do something about it. I don't know what.
Oh yeah, he does have guard on it.
He
needs to mark up number 13.
Yeah.
He's got to mark 13.
Chain pushing the ball out
yeah.
is always stylish. I don't know what you can do about it after, but you know.
Yeah, no, this gets the ball in the right direction also, because they can chain push that warrior away. Well, this looks okay now. As much okay as 2 dice against ever will be.
It will push the ball carrier in the square by the witch.
So yeah,
So still have his buddies
50, yeah, 50-50 for each die that it comes up something okay for the elves. So it's like 25% chance of working with 2 die against.
Right. If he got the ball down and it bounced good for him, he can pick it up and get it out to his end zone too. So he's doing.
Yeah,
so there we go.
Chain
Push. Oh no, block result, both down results, so no chain push.
Yeah,
oh no,
both down
yeah,
attacking.
that would have been a hard choice to make, but yeah. Still going for it?
No, he should stand his other liney up first.
Wow.
Oh, interesting.
That was
funny.
heavy. So that's a 2 die.
Attacker down, both down. Got a reroll.
Oh.
Both
now
down,
it's
pushed.
Oh, he's. Oh yeah, he
push.
pushed against the stand firm, because you don't get the option of not using stand firm when someone else uses it.
And then he got push again.
Well, still have an option. 2 dice against with the guard lineman. Wait. Guard.
No, it's 3 die
No,
up.
too much guard around him, yeah.
It's 3 up.
There's nothing more annoying to play as elf than strength 4 ball carriers.
Well, you just need strip ball.
Yes. Not something you
Elves
see
have
usually
too many
in Dark Elves.
Ah, smart move.
Yeah.
Gets 1 guard off of him.
Elves have too many great options. Gutter runners.
Oh, he's got sidestep.
You have to go for the desperation plays.
That push, I don't know if it helps.
He got the push, but he got the push, but he
had
kept
sidestep.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
the warrior
that was
has
that
sidestep.
one. So, 3 dice against. Odds aren't good. It's like 12.5% chance of it coming up. Everything as something he. Oh wait, block versus block. Never mind. The odds are so bad. Should just dodge out and go stand near the sideline.
Okay.
I didn't want to take the chance on the 3 die up.
Or the dodge. Okay, I guess he figures the tackle, the sidestep will be okay there. I just think the Minotaur is going to 3 die punch him.
Yeah.
Defender down, defender down.
Oh, there's the double pause.
On
double
the witch
pow.
with no tackle.
Yeah.
Oh, and she goes out.
And there's the hurt.
Doesn't hurt. And he doesn't use the apple.
Okay. Thanks for the game. I think I'm off.
Yeah, unless something weird happens, this is going Haree's way. Yes.
Yeah, I need something like triple skulls. So what's that? Sextuple skulls.
I mean, considering this is
So
a
I guess
final, would have you used the apple on that witch?
No, because there's not going to be another drive.
Well, this is Haree's drive, so he'll have 1 turn, depending on how fast he scores.
Okay, technically, yeah, Dark Elves and 1 turners.
I know, but
just 1 witch.
This is a final.
Yeah, it's an option. Yeah, true. True, if he wanted to, yeah. On the other hand, if this is the finale, if he scored with the 1 turner, it would still go into overtime, and he would still only have half of his team for that.
Yeah.
Well, the Chaos will recover. I just expect some of the remaining elves to get hurt. Huh. Fair point, fair point. He could have tried for that.
Well, at least with the witch, he still had some kind of chance, you know. Now probably.
Yeah, no. There's too many pushes that need to happen. And he doesn't have movement 7 sidestep to make it easier. No, yeah. Oh well, it would have been a long shot. I guess he'll keep the team for the next season.
Yeah, I guess he's won this championship too many times to, yeah, he can decide to work for preservation rather for winning, I guess, this time around. Haree is in no hurry.
Okay, catch you later.
Cheers, thank you for the commentating, Uriel.
See ya.
Yeah, and it obviously looks Andy's going for preservation here. He's
yep, definitely. He's just
game.
backing off and letting him go.
Yeah.
I think Eldril might be his only one turner chance.
Yes. He'll still get the chance, but how many pieces left? That's the question. He's got 5 there, 2 babes, so yeah, I mean he may still have a reasonable chance. A bit of frenzy here, a bit of luck there, and he can make it happen.
I don't think he'll have any frenzy, will he?
Ah, true, yes, sorry, he didn't use the apple on the witch, you're right, yeah. That's what I meant, that, I mean, this being a final, I would have probably used the apple. So Haree is still thinking about it. I guess they may be chatting, probably. This doesn't need too much thinking.
Yeah, it looks like Eldril's definitely the only one-turn piece that he can have. And it's definitely going to be hard, especially with him not having sidestep.
Well, let's see.
Needs to get 3 squares.
Haree has 1 sidestepper, 1 stand firm. He can prevent the one turner completely, no? Anything else he can use? Well, those are the only 2 he can. No. If he had a 3rd one like that, then. But it looks like it's just those 2, huh? 1 sidestepper, 1 stand firm.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, I mean he can stop the one turner just with us. I mean just putting those 2 on the sides and the non-stand firm or non-sidestepper in the middle. And that's basically it, with no leap.
And there goes another one out.
Moving the minor by bleaching. The chat suggesting that they have agreed a no fire zone for the rest of the match. Well, I guess that serve badly hurt proves wrong.
Yeah, they definitely didn't do that because he's getting ready to hit his beastman.
Yeah.
And I probably fouled him too.
There you go. Armor break actually.
Well, he doesn't need to leave all those guys back to protect now. He can move some back up to try and attack the Dark Elves.
Yeah.
No elf can get in range this turn. That's what I'd do. Just leave those 3 there and move the rest up to attack. Try to get some more guys off the pitch for the prevent the one-turner.
The one-turner is virtually impossible, I think. It is mathematically, theoretically possible, but with that stand firm and sidestepper,
as long as they're still, as long as it's still mathematically possible, you can't put anything out.
Yeah, I mean,
but
to prevent,
I agree, it's next to impossible.
To prevent the one-turner, I'll put the sidestepper on one side, the stand firm in the other, and the minor in the middle. And,
yep.
Basically, that's it. Another casualty, badly hurt.
There goes another one.
Sad day for elves.
It's never a sad day to see elves go down.
Ooh. No armor break.
I see a foul coming on him.
Yes. He has to. KO. Yeah.
Ooh.
Why not?
I thought that was a stand firm piece for a second.
Would have been nice.
Yeah, that would have made the chances of the one-turner a little easier. Well, he could always hope for a turn back the clock. Old Riot.
Yeah, for one more turn. Let's see, that could make things interesting. 3 pieces out, 4 KO. I mean, in these finals, it's a playoff kind of game. It's an attrition war, obviously. He's got 2 babes, but he will have at most 9 players.
Another foul coming up. Oh, nope.
$16 for Haree. probably score without doing anything. He just did a happy dance.
A little show-off run there.
Say again?
A little show-off run there.
Yeah.
Showing off.
So all chaos come back for 9 roster.
Yep.
Let's see how Haree sets up.
And they'll drill most importantly.
Yeah. I hope he changes that.
Yeah, let's see how he does it.
I mean, yeah,
he's got his sidestep and stand firm on the line.
Yeah, but he's got the. I mean, this is the usual formation you use for these things, but he doesn't need. This is giving a chance of 3+ dodges to go through. I mean, if you put those two with the minor in the middle, there is no chance at all he can blitz anything or push chain anything at all in the first place. Now he's giving Andy a chance to chain push stuff, at least.
Yeah, he's got the side stepper in the middle.
Ah, now he changed the stand firm on the other side. Okay.
There,
Still,
you put a side stepper outside too.
He should put the side. I see it in the middle. He should put it on the outside.
He did.
Ah, okay. You are a few seconds.
You haven't caught up yet.
Ahead of me, yeah. Now it looks impossible. Yes.
Yeah, and he'd have to go through a whole bunch of tackle zones even if he does get him pushed. There's no way he can get him pushed, I don't think.
He need a 4+ dodge to chain push that Chaos Warrior. But he could have prevented it altogether just by forming around it. So making the only possible way a leap. But now he can do it. He's a 4+.
I think the only thing he can hope for is a riot.
Yeah. And with all that guard there, yeah, it's gonna be 2 die against anyways. So. Yeah, he's not trying the chain push at all, obviously. Waiting for the riot.
I don't think there's anything he could do to chain push anyway.
He can dodge, it's a 4+ dodge, and then hit the Chaos Warrior in the middle. But that's still gonna be always a 2 die against, so it's very, very unlikely.
Right, but he has no sidestep. Davo has no sidestep.
Doesn't need sidestep.
What good is that gonna do to push him back?
No, pushing forward. I mean a 4+ dodge, and then you push him towards your half in diagonal, so you can push Eldril diagonal up after. It's a very convoluted, but theoretically possible. So there you go, completion SPP pass, and that's gonna be
You're
it.
a new champion.
Yeah.
A Mino blitz to finish.
Yep. And a foul probably.
Gang foul.
Yes. With wrestle. Ah, he's rerolling.
Him down.
Yes, he's going down. And here comes the foul with all possible assists. The loner can foul.
I'm gonna get 6 assists.
Yeah.
Can I just check this is everyone who's watching the final as opposed to the boys who are in the other room?
You're watching the final, yes.
Yeah, we're watching the final.
Yeah.
What?
I only just logged on now. Foul. Who's winning?
He didn't foul?
Oh, he didn't click properly.
I think he forgot to do it.
Yes, if you move and don't click, then the foul is wasted. You need to do the foul action before the move. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you
Alrighty.
forgot to put the boot to him.
That was a fun game. I think the tide turned completely when after the fireball and Andy overcommitting his pieces beyond his loss. That was when then Haree saw his opportunity.
Well, he still held.
I've missed all of this. Can someone please tell me who won?
Haree 1-0. So we have new UK BBL champion.
Hooray!
Yeah, and Andy still had chances if that ball doesn't bounce and get caught twice with the
he got
Warriors.
very unlucky bounces all game with that crowd throw sticking it right in his backfield.
That's true.
And then 2 bounces being caught by Chaos Warriors.
Very true.
Yeah, I mean, he had his chances if the ball bounces a little different or doesn't get caught. He might have had it's a completely different game.
And very ballsy action by the Witch in those leaps and 2 die against, using rerolls in both occasions.
Yep.
Spectacular.
Well, with having the wrestle, it makes it a little more easier to try to do that.
No doubt. The guys are in the other room. I don't know if they plan to move here. Maybe they don't want to comment just yet. Let me just move over. Hey guys, congratulations, Haree.
Oh, sorry, we were just jumping in the other channel.
Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Sorry, yes. Congratulations, new champion. Well played, both of you guys.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, well done, Haree. Unlucky, Mr. Davo.
Indeed, Haree played well. Played very well.
But at least you're in Amsterdam, so, you know, silver lining, eh?
The only time I didn't play well was on my turn 7. I didn't notice that number 16 blitzer couldn't score, so I screwed up there with my positioning. But
what happened with that fireball, Andy? Early second half. Why so early? Why so far away from your pieces?
We were looking to see if knocked down 2 players. I reckon I could have got the Witch Elf in there and done something.
Okay.
Maybe with hindsight, maybe it wasn't the greatest play, but then 50-50 chance of knocking each player down. There's 4 of them.
That's true.
Had a decent chance of working.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were kind of expecting you to set up the screen like you did, and then save the fireball for the next turn where you had pieces around. Otherwise, kind of shocked us when you used it the turn earlier.
I was looking at it and thinking, I want him to use his fireball now. I want him to be tempted to use it that early, because holding on to it and, you know, possibly going into extra time, I did not want to have to worry about that the whole half.
Definitely.
Yeah, there was a screw up on my turn 6, I think, where the following turn you got to blitz the Witch Elf. All we needed was push on that block dice, and I didn't choose to re-roll it. That was single-handedly the biggest mistake of the game, I think.
Yes, we saw that. I mean, you were progressing very well with the ball in your half, and then transitioning to the sideline and screening, and then all of a sudden the screen was gone. You had 2 players in contact with his beast. Everybody else was marked. So where did the screen go? You know? Yeah.
Yeah. There was 3 things in a row that weren't particularly great, because there was that was the first roll that didn't work out.
Yes.
Then when Haree blitzed me, he got attacker down, both down. You see, a pushback, not pushback, a defender stumbles would have been better.
Yes.
I could have then used sidestep. Yes. And then, despite that, then there was a 3 and 8 chance of it falling off the field, and he got the 3 and 8. And then it scattered 12 squares in my half. It was quite a
beautiful for me.
Yeah, that's ball re-entry was also dramatic. Yeah.
We were also saying there in the second half when you were scrambling with the Witch Elf, you still had some good chances if the 2 bounces and catches went different and didn't go against you. That was just some bad luck there.
Yeah, both of those catches were on a straight 6.
Yeah, he's 6-5 actually. The second one was on a 5.
Oh, well, I think the rolls were straight 6s on both, but yeah, it was a little unfortunate. But oh well.
Yeah. The way it bounces sometimes.
Indeed. Be interesting to listen to the commentary. Have you uploaded it?
Not yet. I'm just recording it, but then I'll upload it in the. I mean, it takes a while because this is a long file. So just check back again tomorrow morning first thing, and you'll have it probably. Yeah, I mean, you upload this stuff, and then YouTube.
Probably take a good 2-3 hours.
Yeah, and then YouTube reprocesses it, so it takes another hour or something. It's much better if I send it straight from Twitch, but since I didn't stream, then it's gonna take a bit longer.
Yeah, that's cool. I hope it was a game worthy of being streamed.
Definitely, you know, it was really good play by both of you guys. Yeah.
Well, and even though you lost, the good news is you survived, persevered, so they can come back. They're not damaged.
Well, indeed.
At the end, we were discussing the chances of a one-turner, and then but when you didn't use the app on the witch, then that's basically it. And then Haree's set up with the stand firm and the sidestepper on the. For a moment, we saw the sidestepper in the middle, and I said, "Oh, we have somebody we can chain push." But then at the end, you moved it in the right place.
Yeah, indeed. We were sort of thinking the same, and then it got all flopped round.
Yeah, I was just making sure everyone's in the right position, putting my guard in, tackle in the right position, and yeah. Just playing around and then just hoping not for a riot.
Yeah, I thought the riot was more likely, so set up for a riot.
Yes.
Yep.
I mean, there was a mathematical chance of bleaching on a 4+ behind the loss and then bleaching diagonal to start chain pushes, but you know, it would have been always a 2-die against and stuff like that. But, so yeah.
Yeah, when you need a 2 dice against and you're looking for arrows, it's not.
No.
Because your opponent can then choose defender stumble with a defender down. It doesn't matter. You're taking away a scoring opportunity.
Yeah. So the riot is more likely indeed.
Yeah. Why not the? Why didn't you gang foul the Mino on turn 16? Did you just forget to boot him?
No. There's a certain level of not being not wanting to be a complete arse.
We thought that you were going to be such an arse, but and forgot to click. Yeah.
No.
You were just trying to scare him.
Yeah.
I was watching it set up, and I thought, well, I've got my apothecary.
Okay. Alright, guys, I'm gonna stop the stream now.
Guys.
Thank you for the game, and thank you for everybody commentating. It was fun.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Definitely, yeah. Good game, guys.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you, and more.
Thank you.
Obviously.